Good afternoon, everyone. Brian Hoops here with Midwest Market Solutions closing market report. Today is January 29th, 2014. Thanks for joining us here. We're going to talk about the markets and look at some technical action, what's going on the charts that we see. We want to mention first, everything that you hear here is copyright 2014 by Midwest Market Solutions. There is a risk of loss in trading futures and or options is substantial, and each investor and or trader must consider whether this is a suitable investment for them. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Trading advice is based on information taken from trades and services and other sources that Midwest Market Solutions believes are reliable. We do not guarantee that such information is accurate or complete, and it should not be relied upon as such. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment at a specific time and is subject to change without notice. Again, there's no guarantee. The advice we give will result in profitable trades. Now that we have done our disclaimer, let's look at the quote board and see how markets did today, and we're going to look at some charts. Corn down 4 cents today. Wheat down sharply, 15 in Chicago. Kansas City showing us 13 1/4. Minneapolis down 7. The beans are down 16 3/4. With a new crop here down 8 cents. Cattle futures a little bit higher at the time of this recording, 20 higher in the April cattle, 60 lower in February. June cattle 35 higher, while most of the hog contracts are higher. Up, February up $1.12, obviously the leader. April up 37, June up 52. All right, so we'll look at some charts here now, and the one we've got pulled up here is April cattle. I want to notice these boxes that I've highlighted in yellow, and these are congestion type boxes. We notice the market, if you see a pink bar, that means it's an inside bar, and in these boxes there's a couple days here where it's an inside day, meaning we traded within a trading range of the previous day's high and low. That is a signal of consolidation and congestion. We had an inside day in this box, 2 in this box, and then you can see the market broke. In each of these instances, we had small consolidation, a big break in the market, consolidation, then a big rally on this day, November 27th. And we go over to here. This is the time frame we're looking at. We threw out 2 days where we had the big spike high in the cattle, and we've seen a lot of congestion in this area. 139.40 is a lot of big support area with a lot of resistance up into this 140.75 zone. So that's the congestion range that we're in. We have not seen an inside day yet. I think it's possibly coming tomorrow. If not, well, we got to watch a couple things here. We could break out to the upside and go back up and test these highs. Cutouts are declining, and the cash trade is likely to be a couple dollars lower this week. It's very possible if we take out this low, which was 139.45, this support area, and you can see this acts as a support area. This high was 139.45. This high was 139.37. Very much a support area here. If we take out 139.40, we could free fall here for a little ways on a pullback in this market. So that's one chart we want to look at with things that's potentially happening in here and in these markets. We had April hogs on. Remember, we had this big consolidation in here, broke a downtrend, and then we bought it in this area, and the market rallied. And we had a target shooter. We used a target shooter to exit the trade. We went, I believe, this high to this low, 93.75. That was our target, and would not have hit the second one at this point, but kind of trading right in there where we got out. Now we're seeing consolidation. Notice 2 consolidation days, little box action in here where we're chopping around. I think you could buy the breakout, or you could sell the breakout. Whichever way this hog market wants to take you, watch that as a sign for things to come. We get questions about S&Ps. Here we have a resistance on the daily big S&P contract, 1844 area, big resistance and a pullback. We'll draw one of our special highlighted boxes here to show we traded in this range for quite some time and had several consolidation days. In fact, if we extend this out a little bit more, we'll get another couple of consolidation days. before we broke out to the downside and gap lower. So a lot of technical action here, a lot of consolidation at this peak. Could be what we're seeing in the cattle market and in the hogs as well. Now, all these markets give us these type of congestions. Let's look at wheat and what happened in the wheat today. I think I want Chicago. All right, so we want to draw one of our congestion boxes. I call them congestion boxes, but they're a nice handy tool here to visualize what's happening in these markets. There we've got a consolidation going on in here where we traded within this range of this box. A lot of inside days, 3 in a row, and then we had the big drop today. So obviously if you were trading the wheat, you want to buy the breakout or sell this market if it broke through support around this 560 area, and it looks like it started its next leg down. Now we have a wheat spread on, wheat trade on, so we didn't recommend this, but this would be one to look at, is this type of trade. Here we had back in September, you had good support at 651. Notice the consolidation where we just traded within this range of this box. 4 days of inside days telling us that there's a trend move coming, and here we broke out to the upside of the box and continued to rally. So at that time, our target shooter told us our technical target would be about the 713 area, and we hit that, and the market's never looked back again to give us any type of another opportunity to sell it until we had this small rally again, where we could draw a case for some consolidation and congestion here, just using support and resistance as our guide to do that. So these markets, this is what happens with them. This is a pattern that and I don't think a big secret to the market, but you just have to watch them. And most people, when they see these consolidations, are get lulled to sleep because it's boring, not much going on, and then all of a sudden you get the big move and you want to jump on board. So, all right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Give us a call if you have any questions on this recording. Have a great evening. It's been Brian.